Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video, it'll be for Love Island 2026 Series 13, Episode 35. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 34, which is the fifth unseen bits of this series. Of course, there's going to be spoilers, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So, on the other day, the first look, we had front row seats for movie night. Grab your popcorn and take your seats. Movie night's about to expose all the drama. We had Lola and Julia speaking. Kevin and Aiden spoke. Kevin and Charlene spoke. Tried going to Jasmine, and I think she was like, no. Julia and Jasmine spoke, I think, about Lorenzo. Simba and Mara spoke. It was very quiet, to be honest. Then they got a text about the movie night. We had clips as good as spit gets. This was Tommy spitting in Jasmine's mouth during the heart rate challenge. We had the affair, which was between Jasmine and Lorenzo. Love Actually, basically Ellie saying that Finley's the one. He was nearly crying. I think he went over and kissed her. The Big Lebowski, this was with Kevin and Jasmine, basically talking about him going exclusive with her. Mama Mika, about Simba and Mika kissing, I think when they were in the sleepover or something, I think it was. Then we had Lion King Part 2, which involved Simba, of course, and then we had Mara and Neva. Sean's all that, basically the Casa Challenge bottle it up, or the bottle spin one, or bottle it, don't bottle it, and basically picked up some girls or something, but he told everything, he was truthful to Lola. Then we had the Princess Jasmine Diaries, Sam Raj Like It Hot, and then in the next episode, movie night will continue. On the app, how does Charlene explain Cav's actions towards her since Casa? He left her in the dark, he dropped her in the bin, he chucked her in the mud, or he threw spaghetti in her face. It was he dropped her in the bin, and there was a photo of, I think, Charlene in a bin. Lola and Julia try their hand at a normal chat. Lola and Julia swerve from beef to small talk in record time. There's a video on that. Mara is at peak irritation with Simba. Another epic takedown from Mara. There's a video on that. Which girl do you think will be in the spotlight the most for tonight's movie night? 3% said Angelista, 2% said Charlene, 1% said Ellie, 68% said Jasmine, 4% said Julia, 2% said Lola, 1% for Mara, 1% for Martha, 9% for Mika, 5% for Priya, and then 4% for Yasmin. And then which boy will have the most to answer for in movie night? 4% said Aiden, 1% said Finley, 1% for Jordan, 32% for Kevin, 8% for Lorenzo, 9% for Samraj. Sean got 7%, Simba 38%, and 0% for Tommy. And then some cute movie night pickies before all the chaos. There's a flick through. And then, it just said what was the title of the first clip, which was As Good as Spit Gets. There was different options, some Spit Hot, Spitting in the Rain, The Wizard of Spit. Yasmin and Kevin see the true extent of Lorenzo and Jasmine's flirty friendship. Jasmine and Lorenzo's flirty chats are exposed. There's a video on that. Telling my kids this was Romeo and Juliet. The moment Finley hears Ellie call him the one. There's a video on that. And then, how does Finn react to the Love Actually? Ellie, as I said, he kisses her. Who do you go to for dating advice? Well, 27% said my sibling. 43% said my besties. 5% said my parents, 20% said I don't listen to any outside noise, 1% said randoms on the internet, and then 4% said every Tom, Dick and Harry that will listen to me. Turns out takes two to tango was absolutely not what to say in this situation. The girls come down hard on Simba. There's a video on that. Lola defends Sean's to the girls after footage of his freeway kiss is leaked. Lola's I can't say that, but Lola's reaction to Sean's Casa's kisses, there's a video on that. Priya takes another blow as Samraj and Mika's sneaky chats come to light. Priya confronts Samraj and Mika's muggy behaviour, there's a video on that. How dramatic was that movie night? Well, 61% said 5 out of 5 stars for drama, 33% said I was sat in capital letters, and then 6% said had to go make a tea to calm down. So much drama, there had to be a sequel. Movie night continues tomorrow, there's a video on that. And then first look, love is on the line after movie night ends in heartache. The movie night credits roll, but the heartache continues. Priya confronts Samraj and Mika for their sneaky behaviour. Angelisa is fed up with Simba's actions, and Jasmine gets emotional about her relationship with Kevin. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.